I love how Team 7's banner is just fucking from Naruto.
Hey, dude, don't diss the Naruto.
Radiant team ban.
Anyways, there's Spiritbreaker and Lich banned out, both extremely annoying to play against. Lich wins lane, Spiritbreaker wins
Other lanes.
all the lanes. Yeah, Spiritbreaker wins every lane that he isn't currently in.
You really gotta pick
Or something along those lines.
Something along those lines. We might see, I don't know, do you ban out just general ban outs or do you ban out the players of importance?
That is a good question, right?
They did. They banned out the Visage. It's like I figured they would. So Team 7 just
They
doesn't
actually
want to play
banned
Visage.
Yeah, they actually banned him out.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. He went 32-3 last game. You don't want to play the Visage. They did play in Vino as well. And they pick up our Spirit. Looks like Team 7 gonna try their Spirit luck. I want to say that
Possible deny pick for Andrew. Maybe that's all he plays.
I don't know. I don't think that's all he plays.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Yeah, so it looks like the Earths are on different sides this time around.
Yeah. We actually see a Monkey
Forgery
King this time
grabs
too.
Earthshaker. Team 7 grabs Earth Spirit. I do like Monkey King here. It could be for either Hitagi or Dark, assuming that it's not a support, which I just think that support is an absolutely garbage way to run Monkey King.
Hey, listen, he gets a stun with the fairly long cooldown, but that doesn't matter. And he also gets a slow, but you got to charge it up to use it.
I mean, he's a
Pretty
mobile
good.
ward. He's a mobile ward. So.
It's like Illuminate, except it doesn't do damage. It's great.
It's like a You're right.
That's true.
I don't know. Looking
All
up.
right. Yeah, so that is actually, there is a Visage ban, so that makes sense.
Entire team ban.
Disruptor.
All right, Disruptor.
Raptor?
Yeah, Disruptor.
Oh, that was a really fast Faceless Void ban coming out from the Dire.
I mean, they probably don't want to have the weird combo of like Monkey King ult into Faceless. Plus the Earthshaker.
Well, I mean, obviously, if they wanted to combo Monkey King and Faceless, then they wouldn't have banned it.
Right, but they also don't want to.
Nice.
They also, yeah, no, sorry. They also don't want to
Nice.
deal with. Sorry, they also don't want to deal with the Disruptor.
Yeah, no worries,
Lol.
man.
Lol.
Worries, man.
Well, don't read too high into it.
I think the bigger thing is the kinetic
NA
field static storm setup from Faceless Void.
Yeah.
If you
NA
combo it really
casting.
well, then it can just be it can be really devastating.
Entire team ban.
NA casting wall.
NA
Yeah.
casting will.
Yeah, don't read too much into it.
I didn't. Trust me.
Radiant team ban.
Darkseer being banned out. Just never
Yeah,
want to play
again,
against
great
Darkseer.
combo with Earth Spirit and Disruptor. Makes sense. If I want to combo something with Disruptor, I immediately think Darkseer, just because of how naturally Vacuum synergizes with Kinetic Field and Static. And there's a Dazzle. This is going to be a 4 Protect 1 behind a Monkey King, and I love it. I'm ready for it.
Which means it might be a mid Monkey King? Probably a mid Monkey King?
I think it will be a mid Monkey King on Dark. You basically just have the Dazzle there to make sure that he can stay alive inside of his ult as long as possible.
Left to pick a hero. Entire team pick.
And
So that's the
Oh,
classic
Arctan.
Arctan Abaddon, right?
Arctan Abaddon.
that's a solid pick here against Dazzle. Automatically means that fights are going to last about 10 seconds longer than they ever should, and Abaddon is great at doing that. He lasts 10 seconds longer than anybody should.
Pick a hero. You got 10 seconds
Like,
left.
these are two very, like, battle of attrition heavy
5
heroes.
seconds, Morty. It'll be fine.
Yeah, well, I mean, both heroes are just really good at those sort of long fights. Another hero that's really good at really long fights also is Necrophos. So we might see that coming up from the Dire. The heal and the sustain is pretty good with Monkey King.
Yeah, mid or safe lane Necro could be effective here. I
like
don't
the
necessarily
Necro.
like it against an Abaddon.
No, they're not gonna take it, but they're gonna pick a Legion.
I can
They have
see this.
Dazzle
A
Legion
lot of people
combo.
a lot of people go straight into Dazzle Legion if they don't ban it out, so. The thing I like about this as well, honestly, I still like the Necro pick, because if you can manage to, so we already have two really good Shadowblade carriers. We have Earthshaker and Legion if they decide to. which means if you can get a Silver Edge and break the Abaddon, you can just ult him with Necro and kill him, because it won't pop unless you pop it. Abaddon pops it himself.
Yeah, but Abaddon can pop it himself.
Yeah,
There's like
he can.
no natural silence on this team. There's
Wait, can he pop it when he's ulted by Necro? I don't.
yes, you can pop
Yes,
it
he
no
can.
matter what.
Or can he?
It's only silences that stop you from silences and hexes that stop you from popping it.
Yep.
And Reaper Scythe is essentially a root.
Yeah, it's just a root, because you can pop BKB inside of it as well.
Excuse me, I didn't know any of that, but you know, now that I know,
I actually do not believe that you can pop BKB after you've been scythed.
I don't think you can.
I think you can. I think I've seen it before.
Dude,
But it might have been-
Sure that you're wrong
But it
about
might
that.
have been but it might have
Right
been like
now.
a really like quick, like he BKB'd and then immediately got scythed. That could have been it.
Plate, go to the internet.
I'm going to
Plate
the
security
internet
for
right
us.
now.
Secretary this. You're here to help us fact check and makes us all smarter.
Yeah, Plate is the fact checker.
Looks like we're gonna have another okay mid with Lena.
Just okay.
Just okay things.
It's just okay.
Um,
Come on, Radiant team, you gotta pick 'em right.
Lena feels a bit squishy here against a Monkey King and a Legion Commander, especially with Dazzle to save people from being blown up.
yeah, I think the fact that everybody on Team 7's team except for Arctan on the Abaddon, I think they're all too squishy for this Legion.
You really gotta
Yeah,
I would have liked
mean,
to see
like,
someone like a Viper maybe.
Yeah.
Viper would have been a really good pickup for mid. Or just someone else you could deal with, someone that picks up a natural blade mail or something.
Viper could have been a good pick. What else could they grab? They could run us. Well, actually, Sven's banned out. That's what I would have suggested, running Sven against this.
Okay, I
Bloodseeker?
couldn't find anything. The
Well,
fact checker couldn't find anything. But,
We'll check it later. I'll do my normal, go into a private match or a custom game and test it on my
I
own.
was ready to leave and do that.
Here's the thing, though. Bloodseeker, like, excels against heroes that want to run away and can't stand up to you, but, like, nobody on Friend Forgery wants to run away. They have a Dazzle, they have a Monkey King and Legion Commander, both of whom are pretty stationary whenever they're doing their stuff. Like, both their ults require them to stand still for the most part. Earthshaker's just tanky on his face and he'll stun and TP out. Like, I actually don't think that Bloodseeker would have been good. Morphling, though,
I do like the Morphling pickup.
as tanky as you need whenever you need it.
You say
Just that way.
that, but we've watched Webble play Morphling before, and I don't think I've ever seen him morph strength.
Oh, damn.
But the immediate pickup by the our ancient apparition, like they kind of felt like they saw this Morphling getting picked up.
I gotta be honest, I'm still hoping for a 1-1, so I'm all in on Team 7.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a 1-1.
Because I just want these teams to still be tied.
This is gonna be a tiebreaker, I think. Whoa! Dark is playing Dazzle.
Dark is on the Dazzle. That's cool.
This is a carry Dazzle, guys.
Ah, yes, the legendary hard carry Dazzle.
This is a carry. Okay, I gotta go with the carry Dazzle, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm not sorry at all. I want to.
That makes it that means no. It's mid Dazzle, carry Monkey King.
Yeah, but it's still a core Dazzle.
Yeah, it's a core
That's the
Dazzle. Sorry,
Core Dazzle. Sorry.
it's not a
Sorry.
1. Yeah, I hate you. Go back
Sorry,
to
stop being so Canadian. Go
Yeah,
to the
stop being
internet
so
and figure out how to
Canadian.
Stop doing that.
yeah.
Okay.
Go to the internet and apply to be an American citizen.
Google.
Go to the internet, buy some booze
How-
online where it's not taxed to hell.
How to
Because it's
stop.
not- it's
You
landed
can't
as-
buy it at Amazon anymore. They'll tax you.
7. When do you stop being Canadian? Chicken soup for the soul. Let's find out. Oh,
Oh, boy.
man.
Wait, what?
What is this, dude?
What are you on about? Anyways, introducing Radiant, we've got Wubba on a carry Morphling starting with tons of regen. Makes sense. Okay. Mid Lena, just okay. Arctan will be playing offlane Abaddon with a roaming credit cards Earth Spirit, whose smoke will be broken, and they'll probably know where that ward is now, maybe, or maybe not. And Machu just sort of chilling in base for now.
Yeah, and running down through the
Disruptor.
Friend Forgery on the Dire, we've got Andrew on Earthshaker, Itagi, hopefully our carry on Monkey King, which it does look like he's going to be our carry. It's going to be Ancient Apparition for Guardian MSSB on, AA. Dazzle on, or Dark on Dazzle in our mid lane, and Happy, our Legion Commander, off lane. Pretty excited to see this. Do love the mid Dazzle play. He does have the 2 tangos, and he does look like he's going to be pretty interesting. So, now to the important questions. And the important question is, no, goddamn Team 7 did not pick a better courier this time. They still have the basic bitch courier.
Oh my, okay. No, Team 7 lost this game.
I have to believe in the tie.
I do like the idea. So, but looking at it in respects of just team comp, who looks better? Who looks stronger in forms of these teams?
I'm just thinking about the way that the Dire played yesterday, or not yesterday, last match. I'm just looking at Dark's performance. I'm thinking about what the Radiant can do to stop Dark, because he's basically the miracle of this team.
Again, like you told me, those are firing words.
Yeah,
no.
firing words.
However, to compare a player to someone that is much better than them is not firing. Anyway.
Whatever. Looking at it in just terms of the team comp themselves, I'm probably rooting for the Dire just because of the amount of hook and grab that they have.
They're going in on okay, but he's already on high ground, and credit cards will roll in to stop any sort of follow-up.
Yep.
It's harder to kill people in a lane as a Dazzle rather than a Visage. I don't expect him to go quite as explosively in this game.
We'll see.
Well, he is also not playing Galena, so going explosive for Dazzle is kind of hard.
I don't know. Credit card out of
Credit cards is in a weird spot.
I don't
Nice.
have
He
any
can roll
friends. Okay.
We know. We know that we are all that you have. And
Yeah.
even that's pretty questionable.
And Yak. But I think he hates me now because I said I was going to catch this game, but now I'm here
Oh,
fact-checking
damn.
for you guys. Yeah.
Alright, good.
Wait, so
We're all
are
just
we
shrugging our
all terrible
responsibilities.
people?
We're
I
all
forgot.
terrible people.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, we're pretty much all bad.
We're all bad because you're bad.
Well, you're bad.
Pretty sure I definitely promised Zam that I would do his game tonight.
Damn
Like,
it. Did I promise Sam? I know I did. I know I talked to him after the fact, and I forgot. And it feels bad,
definitely promised
man.
Zam.
It feels bad, man.
We need to like set up a stream casting schedule or something.
Yeah, we need to set up some form of scheduler.
Yeah, we do.
But looking at this, I mean,
Well, if our freaking internet guy would get a Google Doc up or something.
I don't know.
Flex,
I don't
they'd
have
run the job.
I don't have a schedule of the games that are being played, so I can't make up a schedule of casting for it.
Look on the subreddit.
yeah, I mean, I have a schedule. Come on, you're our
Anyways,
secretary.
Wubba's
Get
just
going.
sitting-
Reddit. Dude,
Wubba is sitting in this lane with 400 health and a dream.
400.
380.
He's gonna get gone
They're
on.
going in on
Oh,
Jacko. There's kinetic field. Lots of damage being done by Wubba on this Morphling. There's
yo,
the
and he is gonna get the
way
first
forward.
blood. Oh no, there's no
Wow.
first blood because he got traded.
Split gold. Split gold.
Oh, good kill though.
Yep.
They each get 284. That's pretty good for right now. Good little kill there on Wubba. He does have 8 last hits. It's pretty good. 9. He's a little behind to be fair, he's a little behind everybody else, I guess. So
It can be tricky to last hit as Morphling.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I
this
have no doubt.
This Legion just has so much more base damage than he does, even with full Agi. Like, this is a hard lane for him.
Lena actually in a kind of a rough spot, but she did get her bottle, so Poison Touch isn't gonna be able to kill her. Just bottle through it.
Yeah, that's the thing with Dazzle. Like, even though we probably aren't going to see Dark get a ton of kills, it's pretty much impossible to harass this guy out of lane.
Oh yeah.
Because Shadow Wave is just so good.
You know, you just try to harass him.
He might die though. I think this Lena actually goes down. There's nothing you can do about this.
Yep, no, that's Poison Touch. Boop, boop, boop.
Oh.
There it is.
I actually didn't know Poison Touch did damage.
It does a lot of
It does quite a
damage.
bit.
20 second, 10 second duration? A lot.
It's a 10-second duration, but is it like 20 damage for each second, or like what is it?
It's 10. It's 10 damage per duration. And it's initial 20, I believe.
Okay.
But it does a lot. It's a good bit. It's kind of really similar to Warlock's
Fatal Bonds.
Fail
Or
no, not fail
Shadow
bonds.
Word.
Shadow word. Yeah, it's really ridiculous. Especially if you just kind of ignore it, then it can do work.
Well, speaking of work, Hitagi is going to take down Arctan. Just Monkey King things, you know. You can't lane against this guy as a melee hero.
Yeah, especially not until you're 6. Even then,
Real
I guess.
ballsy putting the... I think they assumed that Monkey King would be being played by Dark, so that there wouldn't have to be... Alright, mid lane. OK's getting gone on, but they're going to turn and try to kill Andrew, and it looks like actually nobody will end up dying.
Yeah, okay's
But OK is
actually,
in, he's going to get re-poison touched. He's
think-
super slow.
Yeah, I think the credit card dies as well. I think that... actually, I don't think that Lena's going to die.
OK is fine.
Yeah, one more auto attack on the Lena would have done it.
Yeah, that was a good sacrifice there by credit card.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Like, I do think that Seven
Radiant's middle
thought
tower
that
is under attack.
it would be a mid Monkey King, which is why they bothered to pick an Abaddon. But
I mean,
now
we
that
did
it is,
too.
now that it is a safe lane Monkey King, like Abaddon just cannot lane against us in any way.
Yeah, it
And we're going to see him go for a Quelling Blade, possibly into Iron Talon, because that's the only way he's going to be able to get farm. Nice stun onto Dark. Follow-up stun is there. Can he live? He doesn't have Shallow Grave yet. Getting a bit too ballsy with his build. There's the Shadow Wave, though. Will this save him? Uphill miss? No.
Oh.
The stun, but it's still there. Okay, with the range.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
good kill. That's exactly what OK needed.
That's a big kill. That kill was just okay.
Another
I will be
thing,
making that pun for the rest of the game.
I know you will be. So
well,
another
that's
thing we
okay.
didn't talk about while we were, I'm ignoring you, Plate. Another thing we didn't talk about quite a bit, but the pickup on the Ancient Apparition, we did say that it was for the Morphling primarily, but it does affect Arctan as well on the Abaddon. So it'll be pretty interesting to see how they play that out.
Yeah, Ancient Apparition is a very value pick here.
It does look like he's not quite playing hard 5. He's doing pretty good.
Well, it looks like they're going to try to kill credit cards.
There is a
Nice
duel
stun
up.
onto 2. Does
He
Andrew have
doesn't-
anything? There it is. Cancels the roll, but this Mayfield is keeping Jakku from dueling, and he really wants
Oh.
that damage.
The walk around by Legion, credit card is going to get away.
I also
Yep.
want to point out that Cold Feet plus Legion Commander is really good.
Oh, Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh,
Bubba just-
Wobba might be... No,
No, he did he morphed strength. I don't think he
He's
goes
got
down.
strength, but I think he still is dead. Yeah, he is.
Tower is under attack.
how did they only get 188 gold
Radiant
for
just
that?
fortified their structure.
Because he's not farming well at all. He's got 20 last hits and is 7 minutes in.
Radiant's
Yeah.
bottom tower is
He's
under
he's
attack.
fifth in the network.
Like 284 gold earlier on.
Support-
He's 5th farm.
Yes, it depends.
Oh, Radiant's bottom
This
tower
is a
under
rough game
attack.
for Morphling.
Yeah, it is. It's a rough lane, just in general.
Oh
gonna
my
try to
gosh,
do
he might
something.
die?
I don't
He
think
might
Wubba's. I think Wubba's
die.
fine for now. But mid is looking really rough, and they do actually manage to
Just
kill
looking rough.
Dark
There's
again.
3 people on Dark. But you know, we'll get the trade. Okay, does as well. A bit worse for Dark because he doesn't get XP, but you got to take what you can get.
They did rotate a lot of heroes to kill Dark as well.
I think that that's what they're realizing that they need to do, though. Like, they just had to shut down Dark.
Wubba is in
Yeah,
a
dude.
really weird place right now. Granted, he does not really care because he's just gonna walk around, but especially if he can get his morph strength off, I don't think Wubba dies. Or he might
I'm just
die.
going to go ahead and
but
call it
he
right
doesn't
here. This game's going to last longer than 50 minutes.
Oh yeah, this game's gonna last a good bit because we have heroes on both sides that are just thriving on let's say the late game. I guess the inability to be killed. We have the Morph who's eventually going to be unkillable. We have of course the Abaddon who's unkillable. I mean later at least. And then again you have Legion who's going to be annoying. And then Dazzle.
Speaking of an annoying Legion, looks like Jakku will be gone on credit in the area, so is Machu. Can they get vision on him for a glimpse or something? There's the kinetic field. Doesn't have glimpse leveled, which I don't like at all.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. But you do have credit cards you can push back and
Yep.
he's dead.
Oh
so,
my god, no way, no way, no way. Alright, he does not get out.
and Arctan goes down top as well to Itagi. Just he can't man fight the Monkey King.
Still though, like holy hell, Glimpse is your best ability. What the hell, Matthew?
I do really like Glimpse. At least even if you're not gonna do the max, which I fully commit to maxing it. I love Glimpse, but even if you're not gonna Glimpse it, a casual point's amazing for just disrupting TPs and stopping people from running.
You get max glimpse like every other. Okay. Here's the reality of disruptor. If you take glimpse away from him and give him with some like a stun or something, he'll never see play. No one's ever gonna play him. Glimpse is his best ability by far, and I can't believe that he didn't get it actually.
Yeah, it's pretty
I'm
interesting.
sticking to my statement. I'm sticking to it.
Well, that's a pretty whiffed AA blast, unfortunately. So
I
no
don't-
real jump gonna happen from that.
Yeah, I don't think even with it that would have really mattered that much. I don't think.
I think it would have been an opportunity for maybe Legion to go in.
Disruptor.
Legion straight up has no initiation right now without the blink dagger, so.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
especially.
but you've got Andrew sitting behind him. Like that's the initiation. He's stunned.
Yeah, I really don't agree with this right now, especially because, I mean,
Go,
Disruptor.
Jakku, go.
Yeah, Disruptor could have very easily stopped this from happening. He didn't win the duel win, and he actually.
Yeah, and now Disruptor's getting out. Good fissure, and Andrew will end up dying. That fissure actually just screwed them over so hard. Now credit card is in the area, and Jakku has to get out, so no chance of return kill. In fact, Jakku could be in trouble because OK is here.
Way to go! Radiant's bottom tower
Good
is
body
completely
blocks there
gone.
to stop him up. There's no real mana on him, so
Face
I
boots.
think
go.
Jakku just gets out. If you can get a
Well,
oh,
here's
good
Andrew with the
stun.
stun, but LSA does connect from OK. Do they have anything? Dark's in with the weave, and now there's a turnaround potential.
Okay, so slow. He's actually gonna go down.
Yeah, that stun from the 4th point of Poison Touch is just insane.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Guardian has an
Vision
Aegis
is
Rune,
good.
so they've got vision on Wubba.
There is no mana here on AA though. Not enough to drop his ult. It's kind of unfortunate.
Right click.
I think Morphling actually still goes down.
Oh,
And
of course
there's
it
the
does.
ult.
There's a
And
duel,
there's
too.
the ult and the duel. Good save there by AA, and good grab there by Legion. He almost didn't get that off.
The rotation from Dark is entirely what made that, and it looks like they're actually going to be going on to Machu mid. Still no point in Glimpse. Not that it would really help here.
This
Yeah.
guy's got to get his fissures a little bit more on point, I think.
I think he might. No, I think he's good. Poison
No,
Touch is
he's
going to be fine.
definitely fine.
So there is Blightstone, though. Like, we are talking about him going carry Dazzle. He does have the Blightstone ready.
Yeah, this is the build. You go Shadow Blade, possibly Armlet, possibly Deso.
I see Deso a lot on him. But
Like Armlet with Shadow Grave is great. As has been proven by Niflheim many times during the in-houses.
right.
Niflheim. By the way, we're never gonna say his name again while I'm here. So
Ryder,
Why?
You got something against Niflheim, huh?
listen, let's just say I've got him muted on Discord. I've blocked him on Steam, and I've also blocked him on Discord.
Fuck did you do to get your panties sewn in a twist?
Unfortunately for you, that he knows now because he watches my streams. But Earth Spirit gonna probably go down. That was a good. I think that was a good disruptor all right there.
Nice
And-
Static Storm, and in fact, it looks like Itagi will be suffering for it. He should die to the Earth Spirit ult, and TF says Andrew is going to try to get the deny from down, but he will take down. So double kill for credit cards. Can MSB be killed? There's still no fucking glimpse. God damn it.
Yeah, I would have really liked to see a glimpse. I actually think Lena goes down as well. Yeah, Lena
Yeah.
just melts.
You're dead. So it's a 2 for 2.
So I am
Very worth it
I am
for the arena, though.
fully against this Disruptors build right now. Like I don't know. I feel like Machu needs to at least 1 point. Like
He
give me
may as
1
well-
point at 2, 1 point at 3, something. Just
He
There's
may
been
as well
so
be
many
leveling
times.
Listen, he may as well be leveling up stats at this point.
I think stats are more important.
Yeah, they're straight up more important than what this guy has right now, except for the Static Storm.
See,
Yeah,
like
Static Storm is good.
Thunder
But, like,
Strike's
3
pretty
points-
good, but
3 points in stats instead of Static, instead of Thunderstrike, I think is better. And 2 points in stats instead of Kinetic Field, I think is better.
I mean, I honestly just wanted to see at least one glimpse. There's been many times in these fights that one glimpse could have saved so much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, if you look at the Radiant cores, they're super underfarmed. Like, the fact that the Abaddon is 43 last hits, 44, 45 last hits, and the Morphling is at 48, 49.
Stop
50?
counting him.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, we get the point of the obnoxious amount.
Okay, he's going to get dueled up here, but this might have been the wrong target because Jakku's not going to get much damage done and will not end up winning the duel.
Yeah, do manage to kill him, though. I mean, that's one of the other things about having a Legion. I mean, now, you are going for the duels just to get the duel wins, but, I mean, along with that, you're basically making the fight be surrounded by these two people just... Or later on, if he decides to get an Ags, it just takes one person out of the fight. So, it's
Credit cards with the cold feet doesn't even matter because before it has a chance to proc, he'll be killed by Dark. Shadow Wave too strong.
I don't even think he needed to use Shadow Wave there. Gotta go for that mana conversation efficiency. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Better
No,
safe
dude,
than
kill secure.
sorry.
It heals your entire team, gets you a kill. It's good stuff.
Especially when you're on a
Shadow
core,
Blade
you
Dark.
might as well do it. Blink
Yeah,
Dagger
Shadow
is
Blade
also
and
finished.
Blink Dagger are picked up at the exact same time, pretty much, and that's that makes this team more scary.
Yo, no, this team is way more scary now, especially because you're gonna basically have Legion walk around with these Dazzle now. I mean, them two together can kill almost anybody on the other team.
Now, here's the thing: they did see the Legion smoke up, so they know that something is going on, and they will be playing a bit more cautiously. And
They know now, though.
yeah.
Pretty
Like this
interesting.
Blink Dagger reveal, they want it to be good. They want the Blink and the Shadow Blade reveals to be potent, right?
Right? So, honestly,
I don't
going on an
think
Earth Spirit?
Go ahead.
No, I was saying just go on an Earth Spirit next. I mean, if which I know for a fact, Team 7 is a pretty good team, they would have noticed by now. If they, I mean, Dazzle and Legion Commander, so happy. I mean, they both stood in the wave, so the other team, Team 7, probably looked at their items. So, honestly, I think that they know that there's a Shadow Blade and a Blink now, but we'll see. Kind of a whiff there.
Yeah, but Arctan will be ulted. Oh, the 3-man stack storming into the kinetic field. Guardian's getting low. Dark as well. Andrew almost dead. Gets the Echo Slam off and the follow-up stuns. He's so tanky. Does eventually end up dying. Dark only has Shallow Grave keeping him alive. Will he be able to live?
He's gonna die.
Arctan is there, and the Dragon Slave will end up taking him down. Now Jakku has to run away.
He has a
There is
blink.
funny-
No,
there
he-
is a
he
point in
has-
glimpse. He has glimpse.
Glimpse.
Oh my god.
No!
I mean-
Machu, dude. I might actually hate you. Like, I'm sorry, but this is just how it's happening.
It does
You
look
had
like
one job.
Abaddon's ult is down, so he's gonna jump in for this. That was a bad.
This was silly.
That was not the duel you wanted there. I mean, granted, Arctan's ult was down, but that's a 3 for none.
Oh,
Like-
by the way, the one glimpse that Disruptor does saves the Ancient Apparition.
I mean, yeah, those kind of glimpses are really difficult to deal with. I mean,
didn't-
sometimes you save them, sometimes you don't, but it's better for them not to be in the fight at all.
Well, look at the. Okay, Disruptor, bro. If you watch this game after, which I strongly recommend, uninstall Dota. Anyways.
Oh,
See,
damn.
see, this is when people don't want you to be their casters anymore. What
Yeah,
happened
them's
to?
fighting words.
Sorry, man.
What
I'm sorry,
happened
man. I
to?
love
Oh,
Okay.
actually,
Okay, let me.
Wubba's getting gone on by Dark. There's the stun. It's going to cancel the TP, so now Wubba has no choice but to fight. He has the Athletic Shield on him, and now Dark's getting turned on. He will end up dying.
yeah, I think Dark. That was kind of a greedy go for right there. I mean, there's not much chance you're gonna kill this Morphling right off the bat.
Good TP from credit cards.
By the way, Disruptor, I don't mean that in any way, shape, or form. And if
He
your butt
does.
hurt- if your butt hurt, it's probably your bed's fault because he is gay. So-
What? Oh, actually. All right, you know what? That's good.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. That was fun.
That was a good one.
We're never gonna be able to join Dota League.
Yeah, there's no chance that Join Dota's going to look at this and be like, yeah, these are the guys that we need. These guys bring
Maybe if
exactly
they-
the sort of
maybe if they have
atmosphere and
Dude, maybe if they
professionalism
have-
that we need.
Maybe if they have like an all-star game or something and they need the stupidest catches they can find to do it.
Didn't they let Day 9 cast that? No, Day
Yeah.
9 casted,
No, Day9 casted a game.
Anyways, it doesn't matter because there's a roll onto Jakku and a boulder smash in the complete opposite direction. Oh, the 4-second stun onto Hitagi. This could be huge. Hitagi's getting gone on by OK. OK can't finish it off though because the blast is there. Now Jakku's getting run down. Will Hitagi actually... Yeah, Hitagi's fine. OK's fine. Nobody actually dies there.
there was a really good glimpse at the very beginning of that
Yeah,
fight.
there was.
It
There was a
glimpsed,
really good glimpse.
Legion back into 3 of them. So,
I just want to say that Morphling mid is probably dead because he has no mana.
I'm not so sure.
I think he's dead.
Yeah,
he's
he
very
is.
dead.
Wow, they're actually going to commit the Echo Slam on him too, though. Which I don't think was the play. Like, you know that Morphling's not going to be able to run away.
Maybe you didn't
It's a-
see that there was mana
it's a
left. I
big
just want to
cooldown.
say that Disruptor was the MVP of the fight before that one. Just the glimpse on from the Legion Commander.
Are you just saying that
Fight.
because he used Glimpse?
He used glimpse, dude?
That doesn't mean that you give him MVP for that.
No, dude, he's MVP in my books.
Can you ult
Anyway,
anybody?
Static Storm is going to come out, but there's no Kinetic Field actually keeping anybody in place. Jakku will be shallow graved, but he's taking a lot of damage. He could be left at nothing after this. Or perhaps not. There's the Weave doing a lot of work. Andrew gets killed by OK, and now Arcton has to make the walk of shame through a Monkey King.
No, I think honestly going through the going through the Monkey King ult there was probably the best move he could have done. I mean, he did have. I mean, granted, he does die because of the Legion Commander, but if he wouldn't have gotten stunned up, he was ulted, and the Legion Commander ult was gonna heal him, or not Legion, and the Monkey King ult healed him up to full. So running through there was the best move he could.
That play was why Legion Commander actually, again, it didn't get dual damage. Still sitting on only 10 after 20 minutes. Like, the duels have been good. Like, the initiation has been pretty much flawless, but the damage just isn't there. And when I say duel's good, I do not mean the one that fed 10 damage to Abaddon. That was a silly duel, and you should you should feel like a silly person for doing that one.
That duel is kind of like when you're in a pub game and you're tilted and like you're at a bad fight and you just like wanna make something happen for the team, but you're too proud to say that, you know, you can't get anything else out of it. That was just kind of bad for me. But you know what? I've done that before.
Plate, has anyone ever asked you to cast for them?
Yes, Yak asked me to cast for them.
Did you? Okay. I'm just
You
checking.
need to- You need to cling to that one
I'm just
fan
checking.
and never let go.
Tato, why are you just? I could just imagine you smiling at your desk and you're like, "Play."
I am right now. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. If you could see my face right now, you would just be seeing me judging you. But it's okay.
Oh, I know.
But it's okay because I invited you.
You guys are nonsense.
Yes, you asked me to cast with
I did. I did.
I have proof.
You did.
Your has asked me to cast with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I might
it was my punishment to Tatel. I asked him to cast with him.
Your bad's just punishing me?
I might not provide the most
Quality?
quality of.
It's quantity over quality when it comes to you, and I love it. So, looking around, so since we haven't actually gone over this at all this game. I mean, the net worth isn't actually that far in either one's favor. At one point, it was around 6,000 in favor of Team Fortress Friends Forgery.
Friends Forgery.
Team
Heart.
Friends, be Friends Forgery, whatever. But it is only around 2,000 at this point. Same as goes with experience earned. No real strong
Down bottom,
items.
Dark is fighting Wubba. Dark's
Wubba?
actually doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, Wubba's probably in a bad place right here.
Attack?
Did he just
Do
give
anything?
up? Oh, he disconnected. I don't think he would have gotten out anyway. I don't think it matters.
Dark banned for attacking a lagging player.
I don't think it matters.
I don't
Dark
think that
Wubba would have
matters
died.
either.
But anyway,
You
yeah.
You give the Morphling 2 seconds to run.
Wait, he
Oh.
let him go?
You let him go.
Oh, well, now Dark's gonna get gone on here. So...
You know what? You know what? You know what?
I don't know what just happened,
Dark?
so
Dark. Dark.
yeah, I
Yeah.
fucking walked away.
I know why Dark is really mad at him.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that was like the
That-
dick move of the century there.
Dark walked away because he knew that the Morphling disconnected and he wanted to be honorable. So he walked away, but the Earth Spirit was making a rotation bottom and went on him and didn't get the hint that that Dark was letting him go. And they actually killed him.
That is, I would be salty if I was
don't
Dark right
want
there.
Radiant to win because of that.
I don't
I
think that's a
genuinely
no.
don't.
I don't think that's a really good assumption though. I mean, okay. So there is honor in gaming, but it is a game where you want to win. I get that, but like honestly, I think if you were Dart, you kill him. You just kill him, and I mean, what? I mean, whatever, right? The history's written by the winners.
Oh, Dark's back. Dark wants revenge.
Yeah, history's written by the victors. So
Yeah, I know Victor's gonna write. Yeah, we were totally dicks, but we got it done.
right. Looking at some of these items that we haven't actually looked at so far, I mean, we have the Dragon Lance. I think he's going for the Lincolns next on Wubba. We've had the Yules for a while on OK. He is going for the Bloodstone next. Solar Crest, we have the Vlads on Arctan. It's pretty good. Nothing really big on anyone else. I mean, we have the Blink Dagger on Credit Card. It's pretty good. We do have, again, like y'all pointed out earlier, Blink on Happy, on Jakku, who is going to jump in with his newly found Blade Mail. And is he going to get the kill? He is going to get another duel win.
Yeah, he will. Yeah, sorry about that.
So
I was just kind of letting you talk. I don't know
yeah,
why.
that's fine. I sped up there when I realized I was doing it.
Yeah, why
Yeah.
are you letting Tatel talk, dude?
Yeah, that was silly. I've got to be honest. I actually don't really. I don't like the Dragon Lance on Morphling. Okay, that was a
Why?
dead illusion.
I was waiting for your explanation and then you stopped.
Yeah,
so I was
yeah.
like, are we just going to end it there?
I don't like the Dragon Lance and Morphling. That's it. End of
Like
story.
if you're going the typical nuke 'em down Morphling build, you don't really care about your attack range because usually you're using waveform to get real up on people anyways.
Maybe he's not going the nuke build.
Then why are you playing Morphling?
Morphling's really scary, especially later on. I mean, even with Dragonlance, Dragonlance is a good item. It's actually one of the most, I think it's the first base item you get, mostly because it gives you really good strength and agility. Like, gives both. That's one of the only items that gives you straight both things that you want, but like 12 each. It's pretty good.
It's not just things that you want, but it's things that you need. Like,
Yeah.
you need agility and
Right.
you need strength.
Right, plus his attack range is ass.
It is.
Yes, his
It's
attack range is
phenomenal.
ass, but the attacks aren't the selling point of the hero. The selling point is that you can one-shot people, and to do that, you need to
But
rush the items that allow you to one-shot people before they start to fall off in effectiveness. I just don't think that the stop for 1900
Well-
gold to grab it boosts your attack range, right? That's the selling point of it. Because if it didn't boost your attack range, then why not? If you're just getting it for stats, why not get more of them, right? Why not go the Meepo build and grab like 3 of them for literally no reason? It's not for the stats. It's yes, Dragonlance is an incredibly effective stat item, but no, you also it's on a range hero. It boosts your attack range. I think that Lincoln's rush into E-Blade is better.
I mean, it's dependable, I guess. It depends on what you're going for. But yeah, I mean, I
It's
can
just
see
my
that
2 cents
side.
on it.
Yeah, I can see your side of that as well. It all depends on how you're going to play the hero. Because
It's just
he did used to be a very strong right-click hero. So it all depends. You don't always go the shotgun build. But
Anyways, this is a 300 damage Dazzle here. This is going all
Jesus,
murdery on this Roshan.
I love it. He is going straight for the Hurricane Pike too. So pretty interested in seeing that.
They want to fight, but usually you want to take the fight before Roshan. Nice Static Storm, but the duel, who's going to win? It's actually going to be Madri, that 14 extra damage. The damage just has not been on the Siege Insides. Now, Arctan. Target's getting real low.
I actually think this was bad. You don't just leave you don't leave Dark, do you? They just left Dark for no reason, and like they could have stayed around. Granted, they're chasing Andrew, right? But
you know what? Okay is the person with the ultra kill. He wants the easy. He wants the easy charges.
okay.
Oh, they might actually find him because they are gonna look out. Oh no,
Nah.
they're not gonna scout out the thing. I mean, the Dire do get the Roshan, but they lose the Aegis. They lose the fight, and now they're gonna lose the tier 2 tower on top of that as well. So I mean, they sacrificed a lot for this, and they didn't get anything out of it. So I think a big problem with that fight, and a reason why they didn't necessarily win, like The Echo Slam for the Earthshaker was huge. The duel was huge. The Static Storm from Disruptor actually, I think, hit 4 people. So I mean, MVP of that fight for the Radiant, just to be able to secure the Ultra Kill on the Lina, or the Triple Kill around the pit for the Lina. But I mean, they still lost the Aegis, and they left Dark because I think it was more of a better situation or a better decision to leave Dark, because he actually didn't use Shallow Grave in that fight. I don't think he was silenced, so he couldn't Shallow Grave anybody. But
yeah, but there's
the
plenty of
Earthshaker-
stop for Shallow Grave regardless.
yeah, the Earthshaker I think is a little bit of an easier kill. So they wanted to not play greedy and just play a little bit safe and try to kill the Earthshaker instead. And they did. So I mean, you already popped the Aegis on the Dazzle, so
Yeah, that definitely does make sense. So what are we looking at here next for these teams? Like,
Where the
so
big selling
Lina pretty much
points?
has all that Lina needs to succeed. Like maybe you want a Maelstrom or some sort of right-click item, like a Hurricane Pike. But at this point, you know, you got the Bloodstone, you have the Ewells, you're set.
I wouldn't mind seeing a Deso on her, honestly. Just getting some extra tower damage.
That wouldn't be terrible. I do like now that Wubba is going for shotgun, but again, you delayed it by 1900 gold, and I don't really know why. Credit Cards just has mobility items because Earth Spirit doing Earth Spirit things, being mobile. And Arcton, interestingly enough, though, is Arcton not going for Radiance, and he's maybe actually dead here.
He has his ult, so I think he's gonna be fine. There was a little bit of a miss.
The chain lockdown just isn't there.
Yeah, especially if the Monkey King wouldn't have missed with his Boundless Strike, it would have been maybe a different fight. But you don't chase on the tower.
So it's like if you hit the Boundless Strike, then yeah, but he's also like back to full health.
Right.
So it's kind of it's a lose-lose, right?
Oh, doesn't manage to get the duel off because of the ult. The good ult.
Clutch Static Storm. Still though, Hitagi will get a double kill. Looks like Arcton gets the deny, and Jakku will end up dying after that Shallow Grave takes down. Wubba, he's Morphin Strength. He's trying to run. Will he be able to make it?
Yeah, he's definitely gonna
being
make
just
it.
okay. He's doing stuff. He's getting the right clicks off.
Honest, I think Morphling could have, instead of running away, I think he could have just started attacking the Earthshaker and it would have been fine. He did have OK right behind him. Playing it a little safe. I do like the safe play, but I think you could have gotten more out of that. Monkey King doing pretty good here, though. He does have his Deso and his Echo Saber. He's had him for a while. That was his 10-second BKB in that fight.
Did you see what they did, Rick? Did you see what they did?
And we do have Dazzle also picking up the Maelstrom pretty soon. He does look like
We're seeing Dazzle picking up the death, maybe. Or not. Hitagi is ruining. Okay.
Yeah. So
Boundless
that's
Strike.
unfortunate.
Hot damn.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I mean, it's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Lina
Boundless
is pretty
Strike real
squishy.
strong, especially with Deso.
Yeah, he is. Lena's kind of squishy at this point too. Even with 17.
I do like.
Go ahead.
Andrew's not looking great here. Boulder Smash isn't going to connect, and that might be what. Yeah, Arc-10 just doesn't have the speed or anything to run him down. So yeah, of note to me is the fact that Disruptor got an Aether Lens, which I don't know. Like all of his stuff that he really wants to use is already mainly Glimpse. Glimpse is already at an insane range. It's global at level 4. Don't read any further into that. 1800 range is global.
It's global. And then it gets even more global with an Aether Lens.
Yeah, it's all right. You know, and I'll retract my statement. It's all right.
I mean, it seems like he might want to capitalize on the Static Storm damage as well. I mean, I agree with you though. Aether Lens could have been traded out for maybe like a 4-staff or something, but
like 4-staff or an Atos even would have been cool. Although I love Atos on every single hero. I
Yeah.
think it's just great item.
I think Atos would have been fine.
Ice Blast gonna whiff, and oh boy, that glimpse is weird. What the hell?
What was like?
Oh, it was Andrew. It was on Andrew.
Oh.
Like, I just didn't see anybody move back. Anyway, Machu gonna go down to Dark, with doing all the damage now on a dominating spree. This is a hasted Dazzle. Never. It's not supposed to be terrifying, but it is. Magic Cube is just
Unfortunately,
chasing
though,
down
both the
but-
heroes that are up are really hard to kill. So it's not like Team 7 has anything to worry about. I mean, I don't think they can really protect this. Like, they can try.
I mean, look up top. Okay, split pushing. Might be trying to force something back.
Yeah, okay. I think OK takes the tower faster than the entire team, huh?
Before staff, well, Arctic might have overstepped his bounds. His ult will go off, but he's going to be chain stunned, and then there's the Frost Blast as well.
Yeah, but OK is taking Rax now. I mean, that's going to be a Rax for Rax trade, I think.
Go, 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 go.
No, I think you
Can't
back
do
out.
it.
Good try.
He's just a bit too much in on magic damage for the split
Yeah.
push to work out.
I would have
Like,
really, like I said earlier, I would have really liked to see a Deso instead. But
Oh, this Morphling is gonna get cut out, or is he? the one
he's
catching
not.
out?
He's the one catching people out. There it is. Nice. Nice. Essentially a blink onto Andrew. Like that's what Replicate is whenever it's used like that. That's a blink.
that was nice. I was really cool looking. I don't need to see that very often, but I don't think it was necessary. I think he died. He was walking. Andrew was walking right into OK.
Oh, dude, it's such a nice little cheeky thing for Morphling to do, but it's like a little bit better than Blink because it's like a blink on demand no matter what. So.
Anyways, now Wubba is very, very dangerously close to his E-Blade.
Yeah, he's gonna
And
be real.
that's whenever
scary.
this guy can pretty much ruin anybody on the map. One thing you have to be careful for is that if Legion Commander does get the Blade Mail off, Wubba could very easily kill himself on her. In fact, it like wouldn't even be like a thing. Wubba would just vanish.
Yeah.
Now you're bad gaming. What's your opinion on the Morphling getting the Dragon Lance to slow down the Lincoln's E-Blade timing?
I think that having an earlier E-Blade might mean missing a Rex, but you know.
I
What
was
do I know?
mocking our earlier discussion about the.
No, I mean I know. I remember.
I'm very aware of what you were doing, but they're down a Rax. How can you say that they've played like yeah, this is very possibly what happened?
Yes. I
Anyways, a
mean,
nice jump from Jakku onto OK. The taunt's lasting a while, but lasts long enough. Stun! No damage. Jakku only at 52 still. He's not having a great day with duels. Like 52 at 36 is not something to write home about. Usually you want to be breaking 100 at least. So
Actually,
they're going to go in on credit cards and Wubba. The Echo Slam is there, but the Static Storm will prevent any further follow-up. Still, though, Wubba's having to run away from Hitagi. Meanwhile, on the back lines,
oh, I think
Jakku
you just
will
need to
be
turn and.
glimpsed away.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yep.
I think you do I mean, your max strength right there. You just max stun.
Jakku, he's staying alive thanks to, he's dead. Everybody's dead. They're all dead. Credit cards. Tries to do as much as he can with his ult. Something magnetized.
Yeah, Monkey King is gonna grab up a Silver Edge like we kind of talked about at the beginning of this. So maybe we'll see some more of that. I think that Wubba should have just gotten out at the end of that fight. I mean, he was saved. He did walk away. I think before all that, he could have just he opted to Ether Lens or not E-Blade. He opted E-Blade himself. I think he could have E-Bladed Hitagi and just left, but or no, like nuked him down off. It's not like Hitagi was at max health. I think he could have nuked him down 1,000. So
It
fight is
I can't really complain about Wubba's play. Like he's not feeding or anything. I think
The game is
that-
just hard.
Game is just hard. I genuinely think that going Lincolns before Dragon Lancer, before anything else, would have allowed him to be active earlier and maybe have more kills across the map. But this is a hard game. They've got a lot of hard lockdown for him.
yeah,
There's so much.
You have everything that Earthshaker offers. You've got Duel, you've got Cold Feet, and Poison Touch, and freaking Boundless Strike. Every single one of those heroes has some sort of lockdown for this Morphling.
yeah.
And Morphling went down to his 1100 HP. I'm gonna expect to see maybe a stat. Whoa. Oh, you just swapped over his items.
I wouldn't have mind seeing an Iascati next though.
That's what I was thinking of him getting. That's kind of the natural progression for most Morphlings, just
Yep.
because the stats are really good.
Yeah, basically, even if you max out your agility, you still have around 2,000 health, I believe.
Yeah,
it's
Scotty is
something
real good.
like that.
But you know what? Honestly, since he already has the Dragonlance, why not just finish up into a Hurricane Pike? It's more good stats. It's int for you because he's been running out of mana a lot in these fights.
Yeah, I think that's probably the next progression if I had to guess.
Definitely more mobility as well. I would like to see a Hurricane Pike completed before Scotty.
It does look like Team 7 wants to finish off these top racks, but honestly, I'm not 100% sure they can get there and fight it out, especially because the friend Forgery is just going to push down mid.
I also want to mention the fact that when OK was doing his pushing, he prioritized the melee racks for some reason. He should have just ignored it and gone for the ranged. Like all the damage on the ranged racks right now, I think is creeps.
Yeah, but I think he thought that's unfortunate. But I think
Courier.
Yeah, I think maybe he thought he'd be able to take them beforehand, but
As Andrew's in the middle of a really bad spot, but Shallow Grave will keep him alive for a while. Arctan now going ham in the back, but he's disarmed. He has to run off. There's Hitagi with the Monkey King ult, but it's immediately canceled by the Glimpse. Well played from Machu. Now can Jakku get anything here? Like, Dazzle has a double damage. He's hitting for a lot. Like, look at Wubba. He's just being chunked down. Can there be a duel or something? Tries to kill off Dark, but it's not enough. Credit Card's now deep in. There's a Shallow Grave. Credit Card's taking a lot of damage. He's getting low. And that is nearly a team wipe for the Radiant.
Unfortunate for Jakku there, he did get silenced again, so he didn't quite have any chance to duel. He ran actually back and forth.
His personal mission to just ruin all the duels.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the best for him. I mean, he was running at multiple people trying to get duel off, but he didn't happen to get it. I mean, he does have a Heaven's Halberd now, which I really do like. I would have maybe liked to see the BKB first, but that's just me.
See, but that's the scary thing is that was about as good of a fight as you could get from Radiant, and they still lost it. Like, you immediately cancel Monkey King ult. Legion isn't able to get a duel off. You catch out Andrew on the Earthshaker, but he's still saved by Shallow Grave. Double damage Dazzle comes in and wrecks your shit.
Yeah.
As odd as it is to say.
Yeah. Well,
Even without the ult, Hitagi still manages to do a whole bunch of work. So
the one thing that didn't go well for the Radiant was the fact that they didn't use Static Storm until like the very end, and it didn't really catch anyone out. That's sort of the only thing that I can see.
What a joke.
Yeah, Hitari's gonna BKB to get out. That's kind of the problem, though, with this draft. Like, they don't have anything that makes Static Storm super desirable to be used towards the beginning. Like, that's why there was a Darkseer ban, because Darkseer initiation into Static Storm kinetic field is really strong. Nice attempted glimpse dodge with the Yules. Jakku will still be able to Shadow Blade out, so he'll be fine. Arctan in with the ult. Static Storm's going to be committed, but it's on to really nothing. There's the Frost Blast.
Yeah,
Again,
Arctan
on
just
to kind of nothing.
stay in there, but now he's going to die, and he's going to lose his gem.
Yeah, there's Gem on the deck. Wubba's also dead. Hitagi now on a godlike spree. This Monkey King doing work.
I think they just
And they're
left
gonna
the
leave
gem there. Yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah, I don't think they care. They can just jump in here and take the last tower, last racks. I mean,
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
it was a forced buyback, so I don't actually think we're going to see them take both racks, but they might. This is the last stand. If they can't, I think if Team 7 can't stop this, then it's going to be game.
It's game.
Yeah, that is game.
Yeah, they do still have the mid, but it is going to go down. That's definitely game, though.
Yep.
Especially
Credit Card is
because
also looking pretty dead. He rolls in a pretty odd way. Like,
That was a really weird roll, dude.
and that will be GG called by Arctan. Finally calling it. Just okay, manages to get a kill. That kill was the turnaround, though. You see, like
That kill was the turnaround, you see?
yeah, they shouldn't have called GG. Like, they called it too early. That kill from OK was the turnaround, but they won't be able to capitalize on it because now they're Ancient's dead.
yeah, because now the game's
over.
over.
The turnaround at all, dude.
That was the turnaround.
It was not the
That was the turnaround.
You killed their position 5 support. That's
Dude,
not
that's
the
it. That's a
turnaround.
Bloodstone charge. That's value. That's, you know,
It's value
got
added.
stuff out of it.
It's 1 mana a second, dude.
Isn't it 2?
It's
No, it's 1.
it's 1.
Yeah, but doesn't Bloodstone double your mana regen? So 2.
No.
It doesn't quite double it. It does a
Doesn't quite
percentage.
double it.
It's pretty good.
Let's go look at the item and
It's 200% mana regen.
is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it.
2 fucking mana.
Okay, listen, bud.
All right.
I said that the Dire were gonna win, and I was right. So I'm pretty sure I'm a better caster than you guys are trying
Oh
to tell
my
me.
god. You
That-
just Google everything. You don't get credit.
I googled who was gonna win that game.
Yeah, obviously. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching. This has been Your Bad Gaming with Tadel and Mr. Silverware, and this has been a pleasure.
Yep. Thank you guys for joining.
Yeah, same guys.